Alrighty traders, hello everybody. So today, everything that I've been talking about in the last month has come true. Can you hear me? Yes. Has come true today in the markets. And I want to share some things with you that's really going to help you when it comes to your trading, when it comes to gold, when it comes to these markets here. That's going to really help you with your own trading journey. And that's what I want to talk to you about in this video here and what this is all about. So the really big thing is, guys, is that I want to break this down step by step for you, okay? Now, what I've been saying with gold is this, and I really want you to understand this here. I haven't been calling gold, that this is the gold chart here, right? This is the gold, and this is the gold weekly chart. I haven't been calling gold complete crash, meltdown, you know, all that sort of stuff. All I've been saying is that we're in a bubble territory right now and we're likely to get a big drop soon because there's just been way too much of an up move. And that's all it's been, right? So the whole job of my analysis to you and for you has been this here, right? Is one, what I've been doing for the last, especially the last month, is warning you of today, right? Because here's the thing. We never know when something is going to happen, but we can utilize techniques in the markets to gauge that something is likely to happen. So today, when it does happen, we're not shocked. If you've been following me now for a while, this big drop in gold, guess what? You shouldn't be surprised. Why? Because I've been screaming to the mountaintops that we're probably going to see what? We're probably going to see a big drop in gold soon. And this is what I was trying to warn people of, is that this is coming, I just didn't know when. And what I was trying to do with people is, one, teach you the techniques so you can utilize this on any market out there. And that is what? It's really simple, really simple. Not our thinking, but how markets work. How do markets work? So you've been seeing me talk about this so many times in the markets. How do markets work? They go up, then they go down. They go up for a while, then they go through a pullback. They go up. Guess what's going to come real soon up here? Again, this is a weekly chart. So not tomorrow or next day. It may take a few weeks for this start to play out. But what's going to come soon? The drop. So this is the weekly chart here, right? This is the weekly chart in the markets. So whenever you're looking to get into the markets, my whole thing is to just teach you the techniques so you can see yourself how to apply this to your own trading, so you can see what's likely to come, which is what? When we're in an upward trend, whenever we go through a bull market, a bull phase, we go through a pullback. We go through a big move to the upside, and then we go for a pullback. Guess what's coming through here? This is just what? A big, good pullback in a very big bull market. And it was coming. We just didn't know when, right? So that's what this is all about. We just didn't know when. But what we don't want to do is we don't want to be the amateurs of these worlds and then start to get into, which was my hope through this, is to start to get into trades up through here, especially utilizing things like options and leverage positions, because you think gold's going to go to the moon, right? And then suddenly today happens, a big drop today happens through here, and then suddenly now you're freaking out, right? It's about just understanding how these markets really operate on a deep fundamental level so you can make really good trading decisions, right? One, to stay away from a position. So if you're looking to go long gold, you realize that right now is probably a bad time to get into gold if you're looking for a trading opportunity, because it's probably likely to do what? We're probably likely to start to get the drop on the downside. So again, guys, what I've been screaming now is happening right now. The whole thing is we just don't know when. No one knows when it's going to happen. All I can do is let you know what's coming, so when it does happen, you're not shocked. Now, if you are shocked and you have been watching me, well then, aren't you a little silly sausage, right? I'm trying to be polite here, right? Because I've been teaching you, again, I'm not teaching you some thinking or some theory. I'm teaching you how markets really work on the deepest level. And then we can make smart decisions from that. And that is one simple technique. When we go through in a very big bull market, whenever we go through whenever we go for a very good move for a while, and we do this for a while, there's gonna come a point in time. There's gonna come a point in time when we start to go through what? The correction, the correction, the correction. Simple as that. But what is this? This is just now making a very big bull trend. That's all it is, right? Now we may not do much now for another few more months. We may go down more. You see what I'm saying here, right? So that's what this whole thing is all about, been all about through here. It's not about me, I'm bearish gold and so on and so forth. No, you guys know, right? I've been bullish gold for the majority of this year. I've had 2 bullish trades on gold this year, right? And you guys know, for you guys been following me now for the entire year, you guys know that I got into a trade here and I got out here. I also got into another trade here and I got out here. So I've had 2 really successful trades this year on gold. And then when the market started to go through this phase all through here, when the market pulled back and then we started to get this through here, I started to realize that we've done too much move in one direction, energy using phase, and now we're likely to go through an energy building phase. Very simple concept, guys, right? And again, this is why when you understand this, it can help you increase your success in your trading. If you do need help with your trading, if you've been struggling this year with your own trading, guys, and you've struggled this year, it's been really, really, really difficult for me, then you can apply for my actual coaching program. This is a 12-month coaching program with me. If you want, you're with me every day, and I'm coaching you and helping you through these markets. How did I call gold? How did I call King Russell big breakout? I've been saying that now for the last couple of months. Get ready for it, right? We just need to be patient, don't we? And then now, guess what's happening, right? If you are struggling and you do need some help, you may be a good fit for my coaching program. Go to getjohnshelp.com. This is for a whole 12 months. I'm opening up spots now for all of 2025. And so you can go do that right now, guys, okay? But as you can see, even if you didn't get in gold, my whole job is just to protect you, and not only protect you from getting into gold the last month, but then also help you understand the techniques, how I'm doing that, so you can utilize that for yourself. So when looking at gold probably has this is the start of a big move to come, right? Now, it's not a complete change. This is not a change in trend. This is part of the trend. Very big mistake that people make when it comes to this here is they think this down leg, if we have more of a downside through here like this, they think the trend has changed. No, this is making the trend. Big difference. The down phase is making the trend. We go up, we go down to create the higher low. Because we have to go down to create the higher lows is an upward trend. No, John, tell me something new. Okay, cool. Well, if that's the case, then what part of the move are we? We go up, we come pullback. This is making the trend. The pullback is part of trend analysis. Then we make another high low. Then we go back up through here, and now we're coming down through here. We're probably going to make another high low, and away we go. So this drop here is part of what? Just the big overall trend. It's making the trend. It's making the higher lows in the market. I hope you can see what I'm saying here, right? So it's a big difference. People say, yeah, I know trend analysis, but do you? This drop here is not a change in trend. It's just part of how markets work, right? Very, 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 very simple there. So that's gold through there. Also, when it comes down to King Russell, I've been talking about King Russell now, guys, for quite some time now, and it just required a bit of patience. But my number one thing for you guys know, right, is being King Russell, King Russell, King Russell. Why? Because I saw King Russell having really big moves to come. I just didn't know when. And this is a big thing for you guys, right? It's about seeing what's coming, but not sure of the timing. And we can apply a bit of patience. Guess what? That patience I've been sharing with you guys paid off massively today for me. Massively. Handsomely. And then on top of all that, there's been some really amazing trading opportunities. So those who were patient and prepared are benefiting huge amounts from this here. And this could be the start of something really big out of the Russell. But this has been something I've been talking about at least for the last 6 months. King Russell, King Russell, King Russell has been the number one theme that I've been saying around all the indices. And guess what? It's the indice today that did almost close to 6% return in one day. That's what I'm talking about when it comes down to King Russell. Now, I want to filter this down to the oil. I've been getting some people. Well, I've got one person anyway. So let me talk about this here. When it comes down to some calls that I make, you must understand something here, right? Things take time. The drop in gold that I saw was coming, right? Took a month for it to play out. Right? Things take time in the markets. The same for the King Russell, right? King Russell, I knew we're probably I was really confident of getting a good breakout, but I just didn't know when, right? Really big difference here. And the same for oil, right? Some people say, John, you didn't get the oil crash. And the thing is that I see an oil crash still out of the markets, right? But what? But it takes time. I don't know when. It's just likely to happen. Still, the charts are telling me we're still likely to get that, right? And the same thing for everyone. This is all about seeing what's likely to come, right? One. So then, secondly, when it does happen, you're not shocked by it. You're surprised. And again, these calls that I make, you must understand it's about what's likely to come soon, so we can prepare for it, right? Maybe even benefit from it if it's a trading opportunity. Like with me, King Russell has been King Russell, right? Stop yourself from getting into some bad trades, but then also just knowing what's likely to come down the road. And this is the thing about the markets. The markets just don't crash in one day. A crash doesn't happen in one day. A crash happens over the course of a few months, right? That's what a crash is. It's not one big down day. It takes time. So when I say oil crash coming, I do say oil crash coming. It just takes time in the markets, right, guys? And that's what it's all about with these markets from here. And as you can see, nothing's really changed when it comes to this gold market from here. And that's what I see there. So this whole video for you guys today was just to show you that what I've been talking about the last few months is happening right now. And if you've been following along with me, you're not shocked by the big drop in gold or the big move in Russell, because I've been warning you guys about what's likely to come.